welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the 80s team facing the 90s team. Tip-off goes to the 90s team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Michael Jordan, Kevin McHale out there with Bird. Then it's Malone, and it's Johnson in at the point guard position. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Jordan. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Shooting two.
He misses the free throw. So he can't get either to fall.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Tries from 16. It's not going to go for him. So the 90s team will take it the other way. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And the 80s team has possession. Jordan looking it over. McHale. It's hauled in by Stockton.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Drexler. And the dunk by Drexler.
And he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. We've played just over a minute here in the first.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Knocked away. Johnson, that's for two. The rebound by Malone.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Malone against Olajuwon. Stockton outside. Pass to Drexler. 6 to shoot. Here's Olajuwon. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now, here is Bird. The three from Johnson, and a wide open look for Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Still the 80s team ball. The 80s team making some changes. Olajuwon comes in for Malone, and Irving subbed in for Larry Bird.
Hakeem Olajuwon, Julius Irving.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, McHale. Pulls up on the elbow. The second chance effort. And Irving with the lay-in. Good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Jordan. Bangs home the trifecta. Jordan's got 5.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
From deep, Johnson. 80s team working now with the new shot clock. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blower. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for the 80s team, Kevin McHale at the line for 2.
And that one falls for McHale. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Here's Johnson. Jordan with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And so it's the home team in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 90s team.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
On the court for the 80s team, we've got McHale. Michael Jordan is out there with Thomas. Then there's Bird. And it's Malone in at the center, filling out the middle.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And so Thomas will bring it up for the 80s team. They trail by 11. There's the pass to Malone. Malone with the steal. Stockton the pass to Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Kevin McHale.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. So he gets them both. The 80s team with the ball. It's a 13-point game. And stolen by Jordan. Goes up. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Malone finds Stockton. Now here's Drexler. Here's Jordan.
Timeout. And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
So the 80s team called timeout. They're first.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better. It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
The 80s team making a switch here. Worthy's checked in. Sinks the triple. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
And just beautiful form on MJ's jumper. A part of the game he polishes more and more every year.
Here's Jordan. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why, they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
They double-team Bird. Worthy with a clean look. Oh, good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
46 seconds left to play in the first half. Jordan outside. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Poked away and stolen by Jordan. Here's Bird. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon. The 80's team making a switch here. Olajuwon's checked in.
80's team. Hakeem Olajuwon.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he sinks the second. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Drexler outside. Pass to Olajuwon. The basket good off the assist from Drexler.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the 90's team. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Make some noise for yours.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Michael Jordan is out there with Stockton. Then it's Malone, then it's Olajuwon, and it's Drexler in at the small forward spot. And for the 80's team, they've got Bird. Malone is out there with McHale. Then it's Jordan, and it's Johnson in at the point guard. Knocks it loose. And they're on the break. Here's Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Jordan outside. Passes it to Bird. Johnson right side. Olajuwon grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Olajuwon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jordan against Jordan. And so Jordan will bring it up for the 80s team. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
Well, he's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Substitution for the 80s team. Adrian Dantley. Julius Irving.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Jordan kicks to Drexler. Jordan looking it over. Three-pointer, Stockton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Stockton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. It's tipped. Jordan, the pass to Malone. Jordan against Johnson. Jordan outside. Dishes it to Olajuwon. Lock at 6. Jordan right side. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
80s team ball.
The 80s team making some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for Malone. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for McHale. And Gervin subbed in for Johnson. 30 seconds left in the third. Gervin passes to Irving. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And it's Irving missing. The 90s team on offense. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Back to Gervin with 4 seconds on the clock. Drained for 2 points.
Silky smooth. I tell you, Gervin can make it look as easy as a free throw, but defensively, boy, is he difficult to stop.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The 90s team ahead, running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Malone is out there with Drexler. Then it's Olajuwon. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Jordan in at the 2 guard.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
And Gervin kicks to Bird. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. So it's the 90s team now. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. He gets that one.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Stockton against Gervin. Bird way outside. It's rebounded by Malone.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And there's Stockton. That's good on the assist from Michael Jordan. That's now 8 points for John Stockton. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 90s team.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Pass to Bird. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Bird can't hit.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Outside Wilkins. Can they get it? Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. And Olajuwon has got the ball here for the 90s team. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Gervin against Stockton. In the corner, Wilkins with it. Traps in the tray.
Dominic Wilkins.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Jordan against Wilkins. Jordan inside, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensive.
Yeah,
foul.
catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
For your 90s team, Michael Jordan. One shot.
.30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. They get a hand on it. Here's the break. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's now 37 points for Michael Jordan. And here is Thomas. He feeds it to Irving, and Dr. J slams it in.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Jordan inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
So we see the 90s team get the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what